Well, good day to you. Hope you're having a good day. I believe it was my first or second video that I stated, made a comment that in making parts, we're really starting from scratch in that we don't have the original part to go off of, and as a result, it may take us 2 or 3 tries or more before we get something right. And this is a perfect example of exactly that in making the pinion for the alarm mechanism. I have here, the first couple pinions that I made, and of course they didn't work out. And then I have this wheel cutter that I made, and having tried a couple times to use that wheel cutter to make other attempts, I wasn't satisfied with the pinion that it produced, so I tried again and made a couple more examples that I didn't like any better. So this is a prime example of when you're starting from zero, and you can draft or draw up an example, but when it comes to actually making it, it's a little bit different project. The difference between succeeding and failure in times like this is one's inability or unwillingness to give up. And so, as the saying goes, the third time is the charm. I made another one. This looks kind of yellow on the screen. I don't know how it's showing up to you. But, and I was very pleased with the profile of the tooth that it made. So, I am going to show you a little bit later in this video the making of the gear cutter. And while I was at it, after I made my successful third attempt, I just went ahead and made 6 pinions. I figure I might use more than one. So while the machinery was set up, instead of taking it down and then having to reset it all, I made 6 pinions. But pleased with the results, and the rest of the video here is going to be just me making a gear cutter. And that being said, I took the video footage of the making the first cutter, which again didn't produce a profile that I liked, but you'll see basically the procedure that I took in making the cutter, which is the same procedure that I followed in making all the cutters. The only difference is I had to modify the profile of what would be the profile of the tooth, which is, let's see if I can point to it here, just this portion of the cutter. So it's slightly different on all 3 of these, and this is the only one that I was satisfied with. So I just refused to give up, and I got it right, finally. So I'm going to show the cutter, and then I'm going to have a separate video where I show you the making of a pinion. So enjoy.